SpaceX versus Blue Origin. Who is winning and why? Space exploration was once purely the domain of government agencies. First, the United States and the Soviet Union raced to put a human being on the moon via history. Later, other countries entered the mix. More than 12 countries have space programs today, many of which are capable of launch, and a smaller subset are working together on ambitious projects like the International Space Station. The founding of Blue Origin. If we want to search for a starting line for the modern commercial space race, we'd likely find it at the turn of the century with the founding of Blue Origin. Former Amazon CEO and one of the richest humans, Jeff Bezos, created the company in 2000 with the aim of making space travel more affordable and accessible for a larger, albeit still small, and incredibly wealthy portion of humanity. As Ars Technica explains, single-use launch systems are one of the reasons traveling beyond Earth's atmosphere is so expensive, and Blue Origin set out to create reusable rockets in hopes of reducing the overall cost. The first 15 years of the company's existence were shrouded in secrecy while Jeff Bezos and team developed their technologies, but recent years have seen the company emerge from the shadows with a slate of successful launches. The founding of SpaceX. Almost on the heels of Blue Origin, SpaceX was founded by Elon Musk in 2002, according to Britannica. Musk has made a name for himself as the face of various technology companies including Tesla, PayPal, and The Boring Company. In addition to SpaceX, it's even been rumored that Musk was the inspiration for Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal of Tony Stark. Like Jeff Bezos, Musk created SpaceX with the goal of making space travel more affordable through innovations like reusable rockets, via Investopedia. Unlike Bezos, Musk has made no attempt to hide his loftier goals, namely that of colonizing Mars as quickly as possible. Over the course of the past 2 decades, SpaceX has made swift strides into space by developing a slate of rockets, a crew delivery craft, and establishing a consistent relationship with NASA on various missions, Slate reported. First launch of the Falcon 9. Only 4 years after the founding of SpaceX, the company completed its first test flights of the Falcon 1 via Britannica. That flight ended in failure when a fuel leak led to a fire, which caused the craft to fail. After 2 more failed test flights, the Falcon 1 finally made its way into orbit in 2008. This successful flight served as a proof of concept of SpaceX's flight capabilities, and Falcon 1 was quickly retired in favor of the company's true workhorse, the Falcon 9. Both rockets, in addition to the Falcon Heavy, take their names from the Millennium Falcon of Star Wars fame, as Spaceflight now notes. The numerical designator in the name refers to the 9 Merlin engines which powered the rocket's first stage. SpaceX becomes the first private company to fly to the ISS. In May of 2012, a little more than 2 years after the first launch of the Falcon 9, it lifted off from Space Launch Complex 40 in Cape Canaveral, carrying its Dragon capsule to the International Space Station via space. The mission marked a historic first in commercial spaceflight when the Dragon spacecraft became the first private craft to ever connect with the ISS. While it was capable of carrying more than 7,000 pounds of cargo, this first mission ferried only 1,200 pounds, consisting mostly of food and clothes for orbiting astronauts. Blue Origin's first test flight of the New Shepard. On April 29, 2015, after 15 years of near-total secrecy, Blue Origin launched its New Shepard rocket from its launch site in Texas. Space notes. The rocket, named after the first American to go to space, Alan Shepard, flew to a height of 307,000 feet, and the flight went off nearly flawlessly, with one major hitch. The rocket's propulsion module was lost due to a loss of pressure in the hydraulic system. This, in and of itself, is not usually seen as a failure. To that point, propulsion systems had not typically been recovered, but Blue Origin set a goal of reusability in their design and fully intended to recover the propulsion module. The birth of reusable rockets. It didn't take Blue Origin long to recover from the loss of their propulsion module during the first test flight. In fact, before 2015 was out, they successfully ran another test in which the rocket launched and landed intact back on the ground, via EO portal. This historic milestone was achieved on November 23, 2015. Blue Origin announces their Blue Moon lunar lander. While Blue Origin has so far kept their ambitions close to Earth, focusing primarily on suborbital flights, they're looking to loftier ground. In 2019, Jeff Bezos revealed a lunar lander called Blue Moon, which the company had been developing for 3 years at that point. The craft was displayed via full-scale mock-up on stage with Bezos, and that version of Blue Moon could be used for uncrewed missions, delivering cargo like lunar rovers or experimental payloads to the lunar surface. An enhanced version that is bigger and has a pressurized compartment could be used for ferrying astronauts during NASA's upcoming Artemis missions. So there you have it. SpaceX and Blue Origin are both private aerospace companies that focus on rocket technology and space exploration. SpaceX has launched and landed its reusable Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy rockets and developed the Dragon spacecraft for NASA's Commercial Crew program. Blue Origin has made progress with its reusable New Shepard and New Glenn rockets and plans to develop a space-based manufacturing facility and offers suborbital spaceflights to tourists. Both companies have ambitious plans for the future of space exploration and are leaders in the private space industry, but surely SpaceX is the company that has come the furthest in the modern space race. In the past decade, they have made significant strides in the development and successful launch of reusable rockets.